Okay, good. So, Joe, what's going on with you these days? What do you got coming up?
Well, as a referee, I have a couple of sport fights coming up in November and December. Last year I was inducted into the World Boxing Hall of Fame, so it's been an honor for me.
You've done so many big fights. Which ones stand out in your mind the most?
Well, I've had over 150 world title fights, and I can tell you that it's been an honor to be involved, but there's been so many fights that for me to pick one out, single one fight out, is kind of like picking a needle out of a haystack. It's very difficult, but I would say Roberto Duran is one of the, Rand Barkley, George Foreman knocking out Michael Mora, Oscar De La Hoya beating Julio Cesar Chavez. Just to name a few, but there's been so many throughout the year. Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, Larry Holmes. It's been quite a bit.
You were recently involved in kind of a controversial fight in Las Vegas. What happened with that?
What happens with a fighter that commits a foul, flagrant foul, is that a referee is paid to enforce the rules. If a fighter hits an opponent while he's down on the canvas, especially behind the head, people may think that it was a blow that was a glancing blow, but if I can show you that a glancing blow like this here, if I was to hit anyone behind the head with a glancing blow after he's been getting his butt whipped for 4 or 5 rounds on the canvas, gets whacked behind the head, and he reacts to it immediately, the duty of a referee is to take action. What I did was I called time, called in the medical doctor. The doctor came in to evaluate the condition of the fighter. I went to my commission table to explain to them what had just occurred, because they're new commissioners. I wanted some of them to know, someone had been there for a number of years, someone new. I wanted them to understand what was going to occur if the doctor determined that the fighter was not able to continue. If he would have been able to continue, I would have deducted 2 points from the following fighter, which was Soto. But the doctor said he cannot continue. We asked him why. He said because of the concussive blow behind the head. Unified rules, ABC rules, and I'm glad I'm bringing this up so people, the fans who do not know the rules, can understand what took place. When the doctor said the fighter cannot continue because of the concussive blow behind the head, my hands were tied. At that moment, I cannot change the ruling of the doctor, and I cannot change the ruling of the ABC Unified Rules, which states fighter causing an injury loses by disqualification. So if I overrule the doctor, I'm in trouble, because if that fight continues and that fighter gets hurt permanently or gets killed in that ring, then I am the one at fault, because then I was not enforcing the rules. I get paid to enforce the rules. I don't get paid to look the other way or say, well, the fighter who caused the foul, he was going to win anyway. That's not what I'm paying for. I get paid for it. I get paid to enforce the rules.
Okay, and as pretty much the top referee, or one of the top referees in the business today, what do you think of the new crop of referees that are coming in, and what can they do to get to the level that you're at?
I believe that young referees today, that's what we're talking today about here at the WBO Convention seminars that we're having presently. We're talking about evaluating new referees. I would like to form a committee so we can have films of these referees, that whether they're fighting 10 rounds and they want to develop into championship level referees, we like to evaluate their last couple of fights to see if they are ready after taking the course here, and that we can help push them on and guide them through the championship level. So evaluating referees will be a good thing, but of course, the more work you get, the more experience you're going to get, your confidence level goes up, your self-esteem goes up, and most importantly, you become a great top-notch referee.
Okay, terrific. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.